In this video, DP Alton Chewning will demonstrate HMI light.
So as an alternative to that, eventually something was invented in Germany called the HMI light. This is a 125 watt HMI light. They're made up to 20,000 watts. So, one's this big around, right? And those are about the most powerful light in existence for a single lighting instrument. So I'm going to turn this on. All HMIs have a separate ballast, an electronic power supply and transformer that juices up the electricity you're sending in to provide a big burst of electricity to the light to cause it to start up. And then it settles down. But all of them have this, so we'll try this. A couple of other things about this light first. And I'm glad I did this before turning it on. All right, what do you see there? You see a lamp. And HMI lights put off UV radiation, which is bad for your eye. So these have a UV radiation shield built into it. The bulb is actually inside a glass envelope. All right, and that glass envelope keeps the UV radiation from hurting you. But it's just a bare bulb. In order to channel the light in agreeable ways, you put in little lenses. All right, so a lens. I don't know if you can get this on camera. Lens. There are different types of lenses. This one's about like something you would have in a car, on the headlights of a car. This one is sometimes called a bug eye. It's got a lot more facets on it. This one will scatter the light much wider, and it's the one most commonly used. This will make the light tighter and more focused. You can also rotate it to change the channeling of the light, the angle of the light. I'll show you one more. And this is another one that's not quite as channeled as the other. All right, so I'm going to put the wide one on here. So this is the widest one, the bug eye. And I'm sliding it in front, and I'm turning this little lever over the top to keep it in there so it doesn't fall out. Now this also has barn doors, and I'll slide the barn doors in here. And so these again allow you to control the light more. And then one other thing, because this light cannot be dimmed, it cannot be controlled. It's not like an LED. It can't be controlled so you can bring it up or down. It's not like a tungsten. It can't be dimmed up or down. It's just whatever it throws out is what it throws out. All right, so if it's too much, you can put these wire scrims in front of it. All right, so this cuts it by about half. This cuts it by a quarter. And there's some that only cut the top or bottom depending on how you position it. These are called scrims. And these have been in use for, again, 50, 75 years. They're used in tungsten lights. They can be used in LED lights. Scrims. And they would also go behind here. They would slide in and go behind and sit in the barn doors. All right, so now we have a lens in here, and now we're plugged into electricity. These do use electricity. Most lights use electricity of some description. All right, so now we'll try to fire it. The thing with HMIs, they have to warm up for about a minute or so, 30 seconds to a minute. Sometimes they'll make a little sound like zzz, which can scare you if you're not aware of it. So usually you'll say something to alert everybody, something like firing the HMI, to alert. This one's not particularly loud, but anyway, it'll gradually come up to speed. All right, so you can see it's already started to heat up a little bit. It's strong. It's the strongest light, even though this is only 125 watts. as is this little light over here, 125 watts. This puts out far more light than that does. Okay, that's the big thing with HMIs. They're powerful. They're powerful. And HMIs are strictly daylight. They're strictly daylight. You can put gel on them to make them warm, but they're strictly daylight. So just for comparison, she has warm light on her now. I'm going to take that off. This is going to be far too bright, so I'm just going to try to do the edge of it on her. So you can see that's blue daylight. And, you know, it's a powerful light. And that's just 125 watts. Again, they make them 20,000 watts. So if you see a big movie shooting and they've got big lights out, it most probably is a form of HMIs.
Click on the next video to continue. New videos drop every couple of days. If you like what you see, like and follow us on our social media channels. And everything is downloadable for free on our website, ruchiproductions.com.